Welcome to TechWise. Today we dive into a question that sounds like a sci-fi thriller. What if the terrifying technology in Squid Game already existed in real life? You've seen the masked guards, the drones, the constant surveillance, the system that controls players' every move. But here's the truth. Many of these technologies are not part of a distant dystopian future. They're real, they're active, and in some parts of the world, they're already shaping people's daily lives. Let's start with facial recognition. In Squid Game, the players are constantly monitored. Cameras track every movement, every reaction, every facial expression. And in the real world, this level of surveillance is no longer just fiction. Countries like China have deployed nationwide facial recognition networks that can track individuals in real time. In cities like Shenzhen, your face can unlock your phone, your door, and even be used to fine you if you jaywalk. Facial data is combined with behavioral algorithms to assess your emotions, stress levels, and even your social score. In the UK and US, facial recognition is used at airports, concerts, and increasingly in law enforcement. Private companies use it in shopping malls to analyze consumer behavior. And now, with AI-powered facial models, systems don't just know who you are, they try to predict what you'll do next. Now let's look at drones. In Squid Game, drones float silently above the players, recording their every move. In 2024, this is hardly science fiction. Today's drones, used by law enforcement and military agencies, are equipped with thermal imaging, facial tracking, and AI-powered object recognition. Some drones can follow individuals based on body shape, clothing color, or gait, even in crowds. In France and Israel, drones have already been tested for autonomous crowd control, using pre-programmed behavioral analysis to detect potential threats. In the US, border patrols and city police forces are deploying drones to monitor large events or protests, identifying individuals in real time without human intervention. Imagine a world where your every step is watched not by a person, but by a machine that never blinks. What about the games themselves? Game theory is a real field of mathematics and behavioral economics that explores how people make decisions under pressure. It's been used in war simulations, financial markets, and, increasingly, in digital platforms and behavioral tracking. Now add AI. AI systems today can track how you respond to choices, analyze your past behavior, and predict your decisions under pressure. This is already being used in predictive policing, where models estimate a person's likelihood of committing a crime. It's being tested in HR platforms to decide which job applicants are most likely to succeed. And in finance, AI evaluates how much risk you can tolerate, even before you make an investment. This brings us to the ethical part of the discussion. Squid Game exaggerates reality for drama, but it's based on real fears, gamifying desperation, turning people into data, automating punishment and reward without transparency or empathy. If an AI system determines that you're risky, emotional, or unstable, should it have the power to deny you a job, a loan, or access to public services? And what if that AI is trained on biased data, or makes mistakes that no one notices? These are not hypothetical questions. They're happening now. The connection between entertainment and reality is blurring. Squid Game might be fiction, but it reflects real trends in how technology is being used to track, analyze, and sometimes exploit human behavior. That's why we created TechWise. To dig deeper, to ask the hard questions, to understand where technology is going, and what it means for us. Season 3 of Squid Game releases today. Millions will binge it, but how many will stop to ask how much of this already exists? We will. If you found this episode thought-provoking, we'd love your feedback. Did you enjoy the first 2 seasons of Squid Game? What are you expecting from Season 3? Let us know in the comments on YouTube or on Spotify. And remember, we publish 2 episodes every week covering the latest in tech, AI, innovation, and society. Follow us on Spotify, subscribe here on YouTube, and hit the bell so you never miss a drop. This is Marco, and you're listening to TechWise. See you in the next episode.